under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy Trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. Shit's all or nothing in the chop shop. Crowd lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup in Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. When the chop shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from racks to redemption, we're cutting steel, built from tension. Chop shop, chop shop. We live, we race, we never stop. Welcome to the chop shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck up and Xfinity nights. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking limits, hearts and locks. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. In the chop shop. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, we chop it up, we race, we slay. Chop shot, chop it up, never stop. Engines scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy Trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup and Xfinity. eyes, rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy Trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop, metal and pride. We're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Cloud lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop, metal and pride. We're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup in Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. When the chop shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from wrecks to redemption, we're cutting steel, built from tension. Chop shop, chop shop. We live, we race, we never stop.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and pleasure it is to have you live and in charge. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Qualifying underway here tonight as life does bring us lemonades. But here at Nashville, it is Music City. Somebody going to get that virtual guitar out and last little ding, 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 ding. Hello, Budgie. I did get your messages. I was trying to fix trading paints for drivers at the same time. So I was trying to do a couple of things out there. So we wanted to make sure everybody was good to go. Good to see you all out there. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. I hope everybody is enjoying the night. It is Tuesday night racing here for Chop Shop Racing Truck Series presented by Speedy Trophies and the SpeedyTrophies.com. Love that you get Chop Shop 10 for your, you're going to save 10% on order of $10 or more. Make sure you check it out. Thank you, Muskrat21, for the follow while we were live last night. There you go. Muskrat21 following on the old Twitch. That's what it is. Hello, Budgie. Hello, Nate, Turtle Power out there. Nick, you got to get your first top 5. I hope you do. Yeah, check out Chop Shop Racing. Make sure you do so. Budgie hitting the old buttons for us. 150 laps tonight. Stage completion lap 40. No fast repair. 4 assisted tires. 100% fuel. 1.3 mile length racing surface in the trucks tonight. And we do have 4 trucks on point. Of course, the Ford, the Chevrolet, the Ram, and the Toyota Tundra, all making it work. Track temperature 81 degrees, 77 on the air temperature, 64% humidity, clear sky, 1 mile an hour wind. Track Racer giving us all the weather here. Follow status, B&B Music, and of course, stay tuned. Sports admin box on point with the series. We appreciate Fish and the admin box crew. Happy birthday to our good friend Penguin. I wanted to make sure that we said that, so everybody give put the happy birthdays in chat. I know he's streaming right now, but put all the happy birthdays in chat for me if you don't mind, so that way when he comes back and sees it, he'll be able to know that he was missed. He's getting the night off, so he's gonna be doing what he does best, and that is continue to be fantastic. So W for Penguin. Nashville Super Speedway, fantastic racetrack, a lot of fun. Here's a look at the point standings here tonight as the drivers look to, continue to dress and impress. I want to move that up just a little bit so we can see all of the top 20 for you. It is Nathan leading with 2 wins, a stage win, and 2 poles on the season. Colby Hartung second of the point standings, 2 behind. Michael Strickland third in the point standings, has a win as well. Through the first 10 weeks, we've had several different winners. And first 9 weeks, we've had several different winners. Only one multi-time winner. And look at him make it happen here tonight. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Tyler Dalton, Eric Schaefer, your top 5 of the point standings. If the chase were to begin tomorrow, Fred Chase would be in. Doug Sigmund would be out. So we're looking to see if these drivers can make something happen. Happy birthday from the Cowgirl Churchy, and happy birthday from Budgie, of course. Happy birthday to he is 25 again for the 25th time. That's how old Penguin is. So not to date himself or date his age, but there you go. Race how about it? Stay tuned. Sports Pole Sitter tonight. Going to be Austin Johnson. Eric Schaefer's going to be your outside pole sitter. Colby Hartung's going to make up the road number 2 with Tyler Dalton on his outside. Good luck. Let's go number 8 from KC. Brian Rayburn, RB Turner going to make up road number 3. Wesley Strait, Logan Kogar, road number 4. Joey Chatina's going to be out there with Robert Church, road number 5. Chad Coleman, Michael Strickland to road number 6. Down the starting grid, row 7 is going to be Brian Wortman, Craig Parks, Pat Green, Jason Day. There in row 8. Row 9 is going to be Alan Cryer and Hayden Malcolm. Connor Hazel, Anthony Cronover on road number 10. Mark Retch and Nick DiGeronimo is going to be out there in row 11. Jerry Culver, Michael Newbrow, row 12. Row 13 it's going to be Jorge Rincon, Ron Hollingfield, Brad Duff, Clint Hackett, Alex Thompson, Jason Hastings, your top 15. Doug Sigmund, Jason Treichman's out there. And that I sound sick. I'm like, good. I'm allergy related, I think. Nathan Bigart's going to be out there with Brandon Banks and Chris Fowler. John Hamilton, row 18. Row 19 is going to be Fred Chase, Donnell Williams, and Mr. Van Nest. What's up, brother? How you doing? I hopefully the mic doesn't sound all squeaky. If it sounds squeaky, let me know. I can unplug and reset. But outside of that, just did a lot. I did a lot of work today. A lot of work. Mowed some big giant fields for the other boss. And yeah. So, and I took a hot shower. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully I sound okay. Budgie, do I sound any different? I have to ask Budgie now. Do I sound like I'm squeaking? All right, again, stage lap completion, lap 40, 150 laps around this racetrack. You're going to be out of the throttle more so than you're in the throttle. This racetrack does manage to keep everybody golden. Hopefully everybody's good to go. 21 to the 4 to the 14 to the 19. I sound deeper. Well, that's I think that's just the normality of how I feel. Thank you. All right, we're ready. Let's go. Green flag. We're at Nashville Super Speedway. Speedy Trophies.com. I sound stuffy. Yeah, I am stuffy. That I am. Uh-oh. Caution out quick. Chad Coleman. Everybody. Oh, big pile up. Whoa up, everybody. Whoa. On Hollyfield. There were 3 wide right there. Brad Dove on the inside of the 31. Oh. 31. 30. I tell you what, Ron Hollyfield was good. But the caution comes out right about here. Somebody got free. Right in front of Chad Coleman. Wow. It was the 98. Is that Roberge? No, it's Joey. Joey's paint's missing. Why is Joey's paint missing? I'm re-downloading paints, folks. All right. Let's see. Getting into the corner. Joey got free right there. And then all of a sudden, oh, Brian Rayburn as well. It happened quite. Wow. And Schaefer got free. Like, this is a whole lot of drivers getting free at the same time. Look at this. It just got free. Tyler Dalton having to make the best 74. And then there was a couple of things happening all at once. All the way back here. Hold on. Look at this, folks. That's that way. Go back here. There's Schaefer. There's Rayburn. Back here sideways. That right there. Ouchie. Ouchie. Man. Well, we're going to see who's got what. Jason Day, meatball flag from the get-go. Oh, man. There's a 5.8 right behind him. Just sent up. Well, that is half the field. Lap 1. Lap 2. Lap 3 completed. Lap 4 underway. Yeah. But I mean, that happened with a lot of drivers. That was a lot of drivers involved. Just cold tires try to get worked up. And put some heat in the track. Put up big cautions. Giving all the action. PRS setups and Richard Murtaugh out there. Racing Academy. Like seeing what these drivers are doing out there. Love seeing the leagues get sponsorships out there. If you want to be a part of the sponsorship platform for any one of these leagues, reach out to them. Find their Discords. Do what they got to do. There's links in the description on YouTube if you want to go directly to the Chop Shop Racing website. I encourage you to do so. A lot of fun. A lot of I love the Lord with all my life, but he's testing it. Yes. Yes, he is. You are not wrong, sir. I mean, he's got enough time to just get it fixed. And he's got a meatball flag, but hopefully it didn't take him out. Hopefully it's just all, something to manage here. All right, let's do the thing. A lot of single file drivers back there. Green, green, green. We're back at it. Johnson goes. Hartung, Wesley straight. Michael Strickland. Striker up on the outside. Out of the bottom. Let's go, boys and girls. Oh, dear Lord. Caution back out. Wow. The 30 was there. Brad Dove comes down. Dove gets shipped. Oh, whoa. The 41 went for a ride. Whoa. Crown over having to stop hard there. There's Nick right there. I don't think Nick was anticipating being a part of the highlight reel today. Watch this. And yeehaw. That's a screenshot if I ever saw one. Yep. You know what he's saying at this moment? Help me. Big wee. Yeah. Looking at the sky. Yeah. You know what? Landed on all fours. He stuck the landing, and he's able to drive. My pain in the rear is here. You're not a pain in the rear, Bree. Bree found some issues with our server. Well, some of the scripts are need some updates, and yeah, it's got some issues. Nathan Bigard up 27, second caution of the race. He was able to do that through just trying to make sure the chaos didn't get him. I wanted to take a look and see if his truck was fine. It is. Looks like he's doing all right. Johnson out front. Colby Hartung, Wesley Straight, Michael Strickland, Mark Ratchet's going to be your top 5. Nathan Bigart in 6th. Alex Thompson's in 7th. Little skirt damage there. Clint Hackett just behind him. Speaking of Clint Hackett, we do have driver cams tonight. Let's take a look. It's a little bit messy at the moment. It is. Yeah, these are things that we just have to fix, and we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it worked up. There's Alex Thompson just ahead. Driving the house paint. Like seeing it. But old RB Turner. RB driving a Leadfoot. Because brakes are optional. This ain't your philosophy, Ryan. All right. Here's Churchy. Church getting fixed. He is. He's got some big nose damage. Man, oh man. Well, he's still out there running. Life is messy. Yeah, well. It could have happened at a better time. Not right before I was getting ready to hop into a race and kick people off my computer. All right, let's go. Third caution so far, so good. Everybody rolling. 5 on the inside right there again. Nighttime at this racetrack, pretty insane. Nick, you went. It was like one of those life lesson things. What is it? Man, oh man, kind of crazy. Austin Johnson out front. Colby Hartung in second. Wesley Straight's going to be in third. There goes Stryker. Stryker going on to that fourth. Big guard right behind. The flat track for the racing line here is pretty massive. The driver's going to have to manage what they have right now. Mr. John Hammond out there up 23 spots, getting greasy. It ain't easy being greasy. Little Crisco on board has the 9 of Fred Chase behind him. Donnell Williams on the inside. One of the old SC Snap-on tools. I do like that paint scheme. I know that Coulter runs it a lot. And they've done the update on it to put the new logo, which is really stinking cool. I appreciate them very much. Mr. Coleman leaving pit lane, got the truck worked on. Mr. Day working as hard as he can to not scream at the monitor, understandably. Wesley Straight just ran his fastest lap of the race, 30.95. I do believe the fastest lap of the race is somewhere around that 30.86 mark. Yeah, that's going to be Colby Hartung. He just ran a 30.87, closing at about a quarter of a second here. Mark Gretchen, 31.09. The drivers work on their pace. Big Art looking to try to set up the corner here for the 88. All gravy. Wesley getting faster. Excuse me, getting faster. All right. 0.2 of a second for the top three. Austin Johnson out front. Big Art. Ooh. Little door bumper clear there. Mark Retchen had an issue there. They're 3 wide back here. RB Turner on the outside. 61 on the inside. 04 working. Doug Sigmund has a 13. Jerry Culver on the outside. Newbrow up 3. Oh, no. Oh, Thompson into the wall. A lot of contact there. Uh-oh. Alan Cryer. Alex Thompson. Alan Cryer having an issue. Thompson broken here. Here's what happened. I don't know what caused that. Alan Cryer's at the 61. He was on the far side. Far chase here. I got to go far chase. I got to manually go far chase. Do apologize, folks. Here it is. Up. Yeah. 16 was still there. Just gets into him. Tell you what. Really no damage to the 61 other than the contact with the 16. It'll be fine. They'll work it back forward. Tyler Dalton back out there as well. Jason Hastings. Chris Fowler's just behind. And how about John Hammond up 25 at 11th. As Jason Treichman of the 77 just ahead. John Hammond going to work on the back bumper. Kogar around on the bottom side. Just the rear going off of that truck. 0.2 of a second to now Wesley Straight. Nathan Bigard trying to close in that 1.4 second gap here. 23 laps to go to the stage. And look now. A little bit newer tire coming around. Well, I say newer tire. How about a truck that's a touch faster right now? And They're working. Craig Parks into pit road to that 17. Johnson quarter second. Colby Hartung at second. Wesley Straight's going to be in third. Big Art at fourth. Stryker's going to be at fifth. Right now, the top three have to throw shade at each other. 89 side by side. See it work here. Wesley Straight now closing in. There's the 98 of Joey Jettina there. Ooh, 3 for the 89. Mark Wretched having to jump to pit road. I think Mark just had a connection or a disconnect issue. So he's going to get back out there and run some laps. He went down. So right now he's completing his. He went down 4 laps very quickly there. 4/10 of a second as Wesley Straight gets by. Wes working on the craft here at this racetrack. 1.3 seconds of the gap now is, 2 seconds of gap for the top 5. 2.5 for Strickland. Austin Johnson out front. Wesley Straight in second. There's Mr. Van Nest. Love seeing that man out there. There he is. Everybody give Mr. Van Nest some love. He's a love machine. Good dude. Kogar, 31st. There's a 90 right behind him. All of these drivers get as much taken out of those trucks as they can. Again, first couple of cautions of this race were massive cautions. Massive. Lot of drivers involved. Dove leaving pit lane is going to be back out there with a new truck. He left. He's 15 laps down. Isha Ottawa out of the race. Jason Day out of the race. Got to make sure that caution is out. And we'll have to see for what. This is the third caution of the race. 22 is the lap. Let's see. See what happened. Somebody got sideways somewhere. I don't know. It's Pat Green. I've tried to look on parts of the racetrack to see where any of this happened. I don't know where it would have happened. Yeah, there's your car. I don't know. We don't know. Not a clue. Rick Parks on pit road. Getting fixed. Mark Wretched. Robert Church at the same lap. Should be a lucky dog out of this one. It should be Mr. Van Nest. Yeah, should be. Robert Van Nest is going to be doing. Austin Johnson, your race leader. Anybody coming to pit road? No, not right now. Should take a moment. Few drivers may come in, get a little bit of work done. Trying to make sure that they have some of that truck fixed. Mr. Van Nest is your lucky dog coming around the outside. He will be the man doing what he does. All right. I have heard from the infield care center from Mr. Jason Day. He is okay. He's a little irritated, but he's okay. should be good to go. Austin Johnson, Wesley Strait, Colby Hartung, Nathan Bigart, Michael Strickland, Colby and Nate. Give each other a little door bumper issue there. You watch that. Right side of these trucks are dangerously paper mache-ish. In stage completion of lap 40, 125 laps to go. We've completed 25 laps. It'll be 14 laps to go to the stage this time by. Thank you to all of you. Oh, if you haven't done so, please reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. Johnson, Strait, Hartung, Bigart, Strickland. That'll be your top 5. Everybody's going to be good to go. Schaefer, last driver on the lead lap. A lot of drivers getting some damage fixed. Kogar, first driver off the lead lap. Mr. Van Nest went a lap down again. He got damage worked on, though. So, opportunity. 21 goes. Good fire off for the 14 or the 89. Strickland side by side with the 01 on the race. Up and out. Back straightaway is going to go to the drivers who can go to the outside. Right at Banks. And the 28 working over the corner. 5 over the outside and way out of the throttle early here. Hartung's going to slide up. We'll try to keep that dirty air on the nose of the 01. 13 laps to go to the stage. Austin Johnson out front. 4/10 of a second, the difference here. Hartung trying to hold on to third. He and Wesley were doing just fine. Mr. Van Nest coming back to pit lane here. Or, I'm sorry, he's leaving pit lane. So he'll be a lap or so down. Kogar looking to get back on the lead lap. Just needs to stay clean here. He's got a lot of the truck fixed. Joe Giatina in 32nd, not too far behind him. All the struggles, they do it happen. Level laps go to the stage. About John Hammond up 27 spots. Jason Hastings up 22. Clint Hackett up 21. Mr. Van Nest coming back to pit road. Want to make sure that the alerts are on, because I don't know what's going on when it goes on. Oh, 14 into the wall. Striker up on the outside. 14 turning into the corner. Down on for dirty air. 88 working. Johnson. Wesley Strait. Colby Hartung. Michael Strickland. Nathan Bigart. Thank you for the 500 biddies, Budgie. I appreciate those very much. Right at Banks working out of the corner. 28. Clint Hackett there on the inside. Oh, wall tap for the 01. Bring up the 88 there. 5 looking to go to the outside. 28 of Clint Hackett there right behind. 5 working. Now back to Jason Hastings, John Hammond, all working forward. Right at Banks up 5. There to the inside of Nathan Bigart. 5 rolls out. It's going to be there to side draft. This truck side drafts like the best of them. The 01 looking for clean air. 5 doing so as well. Johnson 6/10 of a second, the difference. Striker in tow. The 01 of Bigart trying to work Brandon Banks, closing back into the distance. And that's one of the things about this racetrack that shows up. Exactly that. 28 to the inside of the 5. You see the difference off throttle when all of the drivers do exactly that. Try to manage the passing zones. If you give up the outside lane, it's exactly where drivers have a tendency to make those passes. Striker backing out of the throttle, inside lane for the 01. 01 right back over the back bumper of the 88. Dangerously cheesy. 21 clears the 66. There's Mr. Van Nest. He is working hard right now, keeping himself going. 6 laps to go to the stage. Wesley Strait, Colby Hartung, Michael Strickland, Nathan Bigart, Brandon Banks. Striker back on the outside. You're going to see him throttle up here. Hopefully he doesn't push too tight here. A pick for the 01. The 88 will be right back of the back bumper. 66 throttles back up. 88's going to be clear, so the 01 will be 3 wide here. Oh, no. Brandon Banks goes around. Got stacked up there, 3 wide. Jason Hastings into the back of his, I think it was Hastings in the back of his teammate. Oh, yeah. Man. Austin Johnson, John Hammond, your hard charger right now. They come around 0.8 of a second. Johnson, phenomenal job so far. Wesley Strait, Colby Hartung. Bigart to the outside of the 14. 14 back over the inside. The 01 will try to throttle up here. You're right there, side by side. So battle for third is on. 98 will go another lap down, but he does work. Kogar just ahead. 3 laps to go. Trying to make sure that he does not go a lap down. 3 laps to go to the stage. Wesley Strait. There's the 01 of Nathan Bigart. 31.72 last time by. Austin Johnson pacing himself. Bigart up inside the top 3. Martian Ford. 88 to the inside of the 14. '89 side by side. Up and out of the corner. It's going to get to the wall just a touch there. Down to try to pull back the 01. That's a good side draft right there. 89 back side by side. Oh, 88 up into the 14. Corner exit. 89's going to town here. Austin Johnson. Come around. He'll have the white flag for the stage. The 01's going to clear himself off the nose of the 89. 89 gave him a break. But Austin Johnson, 1.5 the gap. 31.87 last time by. Bigart, 31.90. 89 backing up and out of the corner. Austin Johnson, smooth sailing for the stage win. We'll now have Nathan Bigart starting right next to him on the stage caution. We'll see how that'll work out for him. Johnson wins the stage. Bigart, Wesley Strait, Michael Strickland, Colby Hartung, Fred Chase, John Hammond, Clint Hackett, Anthony Crownover, Chris Fowler, Jason Hastings, Michael Dubrow will be your top 12. Jason Tri-Spit up 19. And a good track. Austin Johnson, stage win. Time to hydrate. Yeah, I'm a little more congested than I thought. Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigard, caution is out. Hunter Hazel involved. Let's take a look. Hunter just got free. Oh, man. Net code on the 38 there. Nicole, how are you doing? That's the Musk fam. How you doing, dear? How are you and the hubby doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. We had a net code, so, you know, here you go.
In the world of sim racing, accidents happen. Bro, that was net code. But was it? Hi, I'm Saul Goodlap, attorney at law and part-time racing expert. And I specialize in defending drivers who absolutely caused that wreck. Your Honor, my client simply experienced netcode. What appears to be contact is merely a difference of opinion between two computers. In fact, my client's screen shows a perfectly clean racing line. A beautiful line. An innocent line. If my client didn't feel it, then legally, it didn't happen. We've successfully defended cases involving turn one dive bombs, lake blocks, and that one guy who said clear when you absolutely were not clear. And remember, if there's no contact on your screen, there's no contact at all. Call now, because it's never your fault. Saul Goodlap, attorney at law. We turn incidents into racing deals. Attorney not valid in official races. Side effects include denial, replay blindness, and excessive use of the phrase netcode. Results may vary if you're obviously guilty, which you're not.
Saul Goodlap, attorney at law, is not a real person. Always, never take your attorney advice from anybody on iRacing. Please seek your own attorney. If you have to get an attorney for iRacing, then something's wrong. Netcode. There it is. Saul Goodlap doing the thing. You know, maybe at some point we do a Saul Goodlap. You know, kind of like the stewards or whatever. Results may vary if you're obviously guilty, which you're not. Yes. It might, and that might be one of the things that we do. I know that Jimmy Broadbent does the iRacing stewards and stuff like that, or does the stewards. I don't think it's iRacing. I think he does all kinds of racing from the subreddit. The sim racing stewards is what it is. We might have to do a Saul Goodlap version of that. Put on the old suit and tie. And see if you can be represented or not. I don't know. It's all good. 21 to the 89, the 01, the 88, 14 ready to go. Fred Chase up there as well. Hard Chargers. Currently Nathan Bigard, Fred Chase. All ready to go. Green, green, green. Let's go, boys and girls. 102 laps to go. Give me some Sudafed. Yeah, I'm going to have to get something. 21 to the 89. 89 to the 01. 01 to the outside. Striker back into the mode. John Hammond, Fred Chase side by side. John Hammond all the way to the bottom. Out of the gas as much as he can be. Striker up high. 1488 side by side. Ooh, a little wall tap for the 9 there. Anthony Crowd over in the 15. Full scent and all the jazz right now. Alan Cryer to the outside. I think it's Cryer or Creer. I'm gonna have to ask him because I don't want to be saying his name incorrectly. If it's Creer, then I want to make sure it's Creer. If it's Cryer, then I want to make sure it's right. I'm gonna have to ask. Newbrock up 13. Dreischmidt up 20. Donnell Williams up 25. Jerry Culver up 9. Hastings up 15. Chris Fowler up 19. Nathan Bogart fastest lap of the race, 30.79 last time by. Austin Johnson ran a 30.85. Showing some speed here in the early going for Nate, trying to get his third win of the season. Wesley Strait, 100 laps to go. Colby Hartung up off the spot from the start of the race. He's going to go with tire safe, but a lot of the drivers just have to do just that. That code wall taps at Nashville, a big factor here. Mr. Chad Coleman working on it. Mr. Van Ness has got a black flag. He's getting the truck worked on. Coleman looking at the inside of Ron Hollyfield in 30. Joey Chatina is going to be up there as well. Eric Schaefer on the lead lap. Kogar. Pat Green on the lead lap. Mark Retchin looking to get one or two more of his laps back. Kind of hoping for. If I'm him, I'm hoping for a couple of more cautions. 10.5 the gap, as it would be. Austin Johnson trying to save a little bit on the clean air. Right out of the 01 to the 21. All the laps have been led by Austin Johnson so far, 53 of them. As Nate tries to track down that lead. Austin started on pole, got to make it work. The 01 in tow. Trying to make it happen. Check on your driver cams here for you. Where's Mr. Hackett? He is running 10th right now. The big look. That break in 60 seconds there, folks. On Twitch, consider subscribing if you haven't done so. Check in on Alex Thompson. He's in 23rd. He's been able to get the truck worked on quite a bit. This is a track where you just kind of have to be way out of the gas, down into the gas. Keep making it work. Keep doing your thing. Nate trying to make a pass for the lead right now. Here's RB Turner. RB in 20th. Oh, I had to sneeze there. I do apologize. And last but not least, I think that's Churchy. Church in 31st right now. Just battling out the truck. Got to do what he can. Back up front, Austin Johnson leading over to the 01. They had a little battle there. Right now the 89 trying to work. There's the defense right here. 01 tries to get into the corner. 21 up on the outside. Nate was edged out there just by a nose. And into the corner they go. Again, Wesley Strait trying to keep it close to the 01. Rich Hayes has got it around. Michael Strickland up 32 spots. Your hard charger as we speak. John Hammond in tow. Hard over the brakes. Got to roll forward. 93 to go. 58 of 150. Drivers keep it on 42. So the drivers will pit about the halfway mark of the final stage here. Again, kind of the way it works here. Stage completion lap 40. Driver should run about 55. Some might be able to run a little bit longer. We'll see. Final stage is 110 laps, so that'll be as it seems. So far, 5 cautions for 15 laps, 59 of 150. Mr. Van Ness comes off pit road. About to give a big old W in chat for Mr. Van Ness. Getting out there, still running, still doing what he does. Gonna keep himself nice and calm. Wesley Strait inside the top three. Artone working. Mr. Van Ness coming back in. He got a black flag again. I think he might be still trying to get more taken care of on the truck. Hopefully it's not a tired thing. Still trying to keep himself right there. Connor Hazel out of the race. Brad Dove. Now, Mr. Van Ness needs 4 more laps to gain a spot or 2. Brad Dove is around 14, maybe 15 laps down. We're seeing Mark Retchin up on the outside lane. Mark Retchin at 30th right now. And trying to drive his way forward. Alex Thompson looking to the 04 ahead. That's a battle for position. Donnell Williams up 26. How about Jason Treichman up 18? Sits in 14th right now. Jerry Culver trying to track him down. Brandon Banks not too far off. He had to come in and get some of that damage worked on. But right behind him is the RB Turner. RB in the 02. Get a little wall tap there. Jason Hastings holding on. 77 on the inside. It's a battle for 13th. Here the dub. I appreciate that, Budgie. Mr. Van Nest is a legend. Austin Johnson trying to hold on. Right now, the 01 in tow. Nashville Super Speedway is acting such. 89 at Wesley Strait. Was looking on the inside of the 01. Nate trying to get a run on the 21 here. Going to get right into the wall. Trying to get to the outside of the 21. Austin Johnson puts the dirty air. The 89 looking for the inside. And 21 utilizing a little bit of the traffic there to pull those two back. Smart moves. Every one of them. Smart moves. 90 coming to pit roads. Pat Green. Everybody doing what they can. Logan Kogar, Eric Schaefer. That's going to be 27th, 28th right now. Last time they were on pit road, they got a lot of the damage worked on. Austin Johnson trying to close in. When he closes in on a little bit of lap traffic, this will make this front 4-pack a little bit more interesting. Red Chase drops back to 7th. Michael Strickland back up 7. John Hammond up 30. Hard Charger tied between John Hammond and Fred Chase. Hammond working. Donnell Williams still up 26. Has the 77 behind. Again, Treichman up 19. CRB Turner trying to clear the corner out. Right at Banks. Back a few spots. They're 3 wide back there. Brad Dove searching for the inside. There's a 31 of Jorge Rincon. Hayden Malcolm up on the outside. Try to play the defensive line here. 25 getting another spot or two. Trying to continue to do so. 21 to the 01. Onto the back straightaway. Joey jumping to pit road. Right now, the 01. Just a different driving line. The 89 in tow, keeping it close. 167, 170, 171. But they're so far out of the gas, just managing the gas, so you can see just what these drivers are trying to do. Austin Johnson, your race leader. 10th and a half one more time. Going to drop down to the bottom. 01, different braking zone. 21's going to push up. Try to carry the corner. Aiden Malcolm off track. Ryan Rayburn off track. Caution is out. Brad Dove involved. There's where it went. So right there's Jorge Rincon, Hayden Malcolm. Yeah, man. Rincon down to the 25. The 58 coming back up the racetrack. That's a net code too. Look at that net code. Hayden Malcolm. Right here. It's going to come up the racetrack, right? And then gets it woed up. Net code, net code. Maybe not on Rayburn so much. Rayburn. Here's Brian Rayburn right here. Rayburn was actually going to miss him, it looked like. Very close. Let's take a look. Go to the upper nose. I mean, just barely kissed him, but 25 on the other hand, he got skedaddled. And then into the wall. Ouchie. Well, caution doesn't come out. How about Mark Retchen's going to be your lucky dog here? Chance for more drivers to get more things worked on. All right. Sixth caution of the race. Austin Johnson staying out. Nathan Bigart staying out. Eric Schaefer getting a little bit more on that truck fixed as well. You know, it's hard to see, but there he is. All the drivers coming off pit road. That was weird. A weird sound. Ron Hollyfield leaving pit road. Drivers came out on lap 70. Fall off on the tires are pretty. It's pretty good, pretty substantial. Best lap of the race, Nathan Bigart has run 30.79. There's a lot of leveling off that may happen. There's Doug Sigmund. A lot of drivers coming back to pit road. Schaefer on pit road. Tyler Dalton, Brian Rayburn, Logan Kogar, Hayden Malcolm going to be leaving pit road. Kogar's going to be leaving pit road. It's going to beat the pace car off. Hayden Malcolm, I thought, was able to do so. Rayburn back on pit road, still getting himself fixed up. Excuse me. Lights are off on the pace car. We have the 21, the 01, the 89, the 14. Austin Johnson to control the restart. It's a big art. Same concept, same bat channel, same thing that you were seeing before. So, last 5 lap times. Yeah, 31.8s, 31.6. I think that's what it was. Nate ran a 31.7.5. So, yeah, there's lots of things. Lots of things. It's on the leader inside the restart zone. 21 to the 01, 89. 89 backs up to the 21. Restart zone coming up right about here. They're going to green. It's Malcolm with a black flag. And that could have been looked at there. 89 side by side. Nathan Bigard on the outside. Wesley Straight. Going to throw it into the corner. Going to pull the 01 back. But one's just going to have that travel lane. That's one thing about that lane that you see right there. That second lane is a great defensive lane. Hard time with the cooler tires. Mr. Van Nest in and out of pit road. 88 to the inside. 14 back on the outside. Drivers making it work here. Fred Chase to the inside of the 6. Michael Newbrow up 16 spots. Alan Cryer up 7. R.B. Turner off 5 from the start of the race, but he is still trying to manage his way forward. All the drivers doing good things. Hastings in tow. Donnell Williams at 24. Rincon able to get the truck work done. Should be all right. 24 on the inside. Alex Thompson just behind him. Thompson is up 7. Mr. Van Nest having an issue. He does jump to pit road. Brandon Banks off track. Caution is out. That was the 77. Oh, wow. This is going to be pretty big. There's the 12, the 13, or the 77. They're 3 wide right there. 77 was not clear. 13 down in. Brandon Banks went for a ride. What a save. What a save. Man, there's a 12 right there. 77 was trying to exit. They're 3 wide. Yeah, looks like the 12 came down a little bit. Maybe a little free. Maybe a little loose. I don't know. Here's Donnie. Here's Donnie's point of view. You know, 77 was coming up anyway. 12 was a little free, but the 77 was coming up anyway. He was trying to follow the 49 just ahead. Yeah, just a little free right there. Look at the 5. Miss all of that. 30 of Hollyfield. Yeesh. Under caution here for the 7th time. We're going to see Fred Chase, Alan Cryer. A lot of drivers coming to pit road. Chris Fowler, Doug Sigmund, Tyler Dalton, Eric Schaefer, Logan Kogar. Better back half of the field. Austin Johnson still out front. Nathan Bigard's going to be in 2nd. Wesley Strait in 3rd. Kobe Hartung in 4th. There's 74 coming around. Rayburn is going to get back a lap of his own. He should get to be 1 lap down now. Wretched looking to get 1 or 2 more laps. He is completing lap 73. I'm sorry, completing lap 74. These drivers completing lap 77. We are over halfway. 74 laps to go. So they're completing. They've completed 76 laps. They're completing lap 77 as we speak. Oh, man. The racing has been fun. All right, here we go. Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigard, Wesley Strait, Colby Hartung. John Hamilton's going to be in 5th. I'm sorry, in 6th. Striker's going to be in 5th. They're ready to go. Pace car's in. Again, on to Austin Johnson. Wesley Straight. Right there. There he goes. Good skedaddle. Wesley to the inside. Trying to get clear of the 01. Trying to get up to side draft. Wesley Straight, Nathan Bigart. Wesley will slide up. Austin Johnson, 3/10 of a second, 72 laps to go. Over halfway through. Oh, the 14 gets doored by the 88. Here comes the 6, 2x2. Oh, 14 came down. 02 onto the brakes. Thompson, Kogar, Fred Chase, Alex Thompson, new tires, try to make it work. Kogar, newer tires, try to make that work. Kogar down on the bottom side. 80 looking, turning, throwing, 3 wide ahead. 3 wide right there. 5 trying to manage. And I tell you what, these drivers, you're going to see a lot happening here. Kogar trying to march his way through the field. Sees Clint Hackett just ahead. Kogar's going to be able to back off the throttle here. Drive into the corner. 28 has to get out of the throttle to stay out from being tight to the 6. 5 on the run. Hastings up there as well. And now a 10th and a half. Austin Johnson. The race leader, Kogar in second. Bigart in second. Wesley Straight in third. Michael Strickland in fourth. Colby Hartung in fifth. John Hammond in sixth. Anthony Crownover in seventh. Kogar is marching through the field. Don't look now. Fred Chase. Same concept. Thompson trying to navigate a minefield ahead. Joey Gitina right there to the mix. Fred Chase down on the bottom. Alex Thompson, Jerry Culver. This runs green. It's going to be interesting to see, to say the least. Kogar to the outside of Anthony Crownover. This is where a different tire strategy. 9:49. Oh, man, 16 into the wall. Drivers trying to get around. It's like a big giant roadblock here. The newer tires carry so much momentum. It's almost inevitable. 98 to the inside. Jerry Culver trying to roll the corner. Joey back into the mix, trying to get clear of the 49. 16 trying to run and tow. There's the 13 on the inside. 13, 16. Red Chase trying to work. Thompson's got the tires to be able to get around. Just can't get there. Kogar. Clear John Hammond. 66 laps to go. The 80 trying to get up there before the laps level off for him. Gonna work in and try to throw it out. Holyfield to pit road. 80 on the outside of the 14. 14 runs higher. Trying to keep that. He's got to remember that the 14's got to remember the 80. He just has newer tires. He's just going to be able to grip and rip right now. Kogar drives away from Colby Hartung. Hartung ran him higher there. Jerry Culver, same concept, same bat channel. Holyfield leaving pit lane. He's out there running some laps. Churchy's still working as well, right behind the 16. 16 trying to get around the 49. The 9 all the way to the bottom. 16's got to roll that corner and throttle back up and get around that 49 if he wants to have a spot here. 49 battles back. Thompson, Hastings. 38 lap pressure tire. 16 into the corner. Here comes the 8 of Church.
16 is clear, finally able to work through it. It's back around, all the way down to the bottom. That's a pass for Thompson. Kogar to inside the top 3 now. Big hold on to your butt situation, and you're not wrong. Jerry Culver inside the top 10. There's RB Turner. 63 laps to go. No matter how you look at it, the drivers who stayed out still have to come to pit road at some point. They'll have an advantage, but how much is the advantage? Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigart, Logan Kogar. What a new tire stretch, how to make it all the way to it. Big question is, can they make it on fuel? 2 to the outside. Kogar on the inside. Gives a lot of room to the 2. That's Chris Fowler. Mr. Fowler Designs. Kogar back up with a mix. The 01. Easy 80 on the inside. Kogar. Be able to just run this one. It's going to be running second lane here. Drops in. That's a slider for the 80. And dirty air for the 01. Logan Kogar marching through the field. So is Jerry Culver. Culver has Joey Jatina there. Joey on the same cycle. Battle for the lead. Mr. Fowler with a black flag coming to pit road. 80. Right to the back bumper of the 21. 80 looking on the inside. Into the corner. Kogar. A pass for the lead. Just going to throttle up here. That's the dirty air. First time dirty air all night for Austin Johnson. Ron Hollyfield just ahead. Ron stays high. 80-21 to the 01. Jerry Culver's got around Colby Hartung on the inside. 89 trying to work his way back forward as well. Jerry Culver, newer tires. Alex Thompson in 14th. 28 right in the mix. There's the 8. 8 all the way to the bottom. 16, 3 wide. If it sits, it fits. 3 wide. Thompson on the move. Kogar stepping away. 3/4 of a second. Austin Johnson holding on to that 2/10 of a second for Nathan Bigart. Jerry Culver inside the top 4. Goes to the outside on Wesley Straight. Right over John Hammond. How about Michael Newbrine's looking for the top 10. Alex Thompson letting it eat on the outside. And a good run for him. Trying to make it happen. Alex Thompson finding his groove here with a little bit fresher tire than the field. Here's the difference. Kogar, 31.7s. Even if he runs 31.7s, Austin Johnson, 32 seconds. Bigart, 32 seconds. 31.69 for Jerry Culver. He's 1.6 back from those drivers he's trying to track down. Alex Thompson trying to get around John Hammond. Anthony Crownover right behind him. Crownover trying to find a way through it. Thompson on the next newest tires up and through the field. 16, keeping it nice and calm. That's all he needs to do. 16 to the bottom side of the racetrack. Crownover in tow. About Fred Chase. He has been able to march around the outside. The newer tires doing themselves some justice. Thompson gets a little bit of that wall there. Still at 20 spots. Got to go and run that line. That's what he needs to do. Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigart, 10th and a half the gap. Jerry Culver up 19, 55 laps to go. Michael Strickland to the outside on Wesley Straight. Colby Hartung, all 4 from the start of the race. Everybody, the 01 into the wall back here. Little wall tap. Trying to go all the way to the bottom of the racetrack, shortcutting it, trying to find a way around Austin Johnson. Austin Johnson can keep that. If he can keep that lead, when it comes to green flag pit stops, it'll be interesting to see how it'll work out. Joey right behind him. Joey's in 30th. He got the truck fixed. He's got a new set of tires on. He says, let's go. It's time to go places. 98 on the inside. '98 way down the racetrack. Little separation for the 01 to the 98. This is a chance for the 01 to follow the chance for the 01 to follow the 98. Both drivers into the wall a little bit there. The 01 shoving it into the corner. We'll see if he can get there. Going to drive his way back onto the lead lap. 2 seconds the gap for Kogar. 31.89 his last time by. Austin Johnson, 52 laps to go. Or get out of the corner. 98 might look to the outside here. Or look to have a run off corner. That's exactly what I see. Jerry Culver closing in the distance here to Nathan Bigart. Brandon Banks to the inside of Michael Strickland. Banks has worked his way back in there. He's been good. He just has had that issue. Hartung, woo, got tight on Stryker there. Holyfield off track. Backwards on the bottom of the racetrack. Comes down a little bit on the 17. No caution for that. Kind of shocked. John Hammond coming to pit road. Kogar 2.5 the gap. Austin Johnson seeing the 98 go around. 21 in the dirty air of the 98. Now here comes the 01. This is what I was talking about with the 01. Holyfield on the bottom side. 74 Brian Rayburn up high. Rayburn gives way. Jerry Culver closing in. John Hammond leaving pit road is going to be the first driver off the lead lap. It's going to be a lap down. Kogar. It's easy to go 2 laps down here if you are falling too far behind. Right now, Fred Chase working on it. 15 coming to pit road. Now we're starting to see Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigart side by side. Johnson trying to edge the 01. 01 trying to side draft Austin Johnson. Austin Johnson, 6,095 on the iRating. Nathan Bigart, 4,989. Johnson still in second. Kogar stepping away from those two. Bigart trying to get clear of the 21. 21 right back to the back bumper. Dirty air. Now Nate takes over second. Jerry Culver is closed in. So is Brandon Banks. Brandon Banks, on the 32-second laps, he's got a little bit of clean air here. He's just moving. He's grooving. Green flag pit stops happening for all these drivers. Kogar, 4 seconds the gap. Nathan Bigart as the 21 to the bottom side. Austin Johnson up to side draft the 01. Same thing that you saw the 01 do. The 21 says, I can do that too. And a slider for the 21. Maybe a crossover for the 01. Now the 01 coming to pit road. Oh, almost in front of the 13. Jerry Culver almost had his life flash before his eyes once again. The last time that they were I remember specifically at this racetrack, and Jerry Culver was right behind Nathan Bigart. And that happened too. And Jerry, I think it was Jerry and Nate. It was on this racetrack. I know it was on this racetrack. Woo, Jerry Culver, 4.9 the gap. Austin Johnson up and around. Kogar, 4.5 the gap. Jerry Culver still keeping it nice and calm. 5 seconds the gap between he or Doug to pit road. So Logan Kogar still leading. Doug Sigmund, Brian Workman. Bigart is a lap down. We have a lot of the field trying to work around him. Alex Thompson right behind Michael Newbrow. Again, the field will flip, folks. That's what you're seeing. 45 laps to go. There's a lot of time left for the field to flip. The 01 is in 21st right now. Hartung on pit road. It's going to be leaving pit road. And Austin Johnson is giving up time to the 01. Even if the 01 is battling lap traffic right now. It's going to be, it's what you see. Johnson coming to pit road. Jerry Culver on the outside. Brandon Banks goes to third. Brandon Banks on point tonight. So Johnson to pit road. Michael Strickland in fourth. Fred Chase in fifth. Donnell Williams in sixth. Wesley Strait in seventh. Alex Thompson in eighth. Michael Newbrow in ninth. Alan Cryer in 10th. Jason Treichman is going to be in 13th at 19 spots. He's doing a great job. Fred Chase, Donnell Williams, both doing great jobs as well. Brandon Banks to pit road. Chance to take this one and have some fun with it. Logan Kogar, your race leader. Green flag pit stops underway for a lot of the field. Jerry Culver, 6.5 back. Michael Strickland in third. Fred Chase. Donnell Williams. Wesley Strait with a black flag. I think that was it was literally excuse me, literally not what you wanted to see for the 89. I think it was a speeding penalty. It looks as such. We brought up pit road. RB Turner, Jason Hastings, Tyler Dalton back out there. He came up in 76 as well. A good day. $40 laps to go for Logan Kogar. Bigart will be a lap down. He'll try to get one of his laps back. Austin Johnson, 2.5 back from Nate. That's the gap that Austin Johnson did not want to have. So Nathan short pitted Austin Johnson. Johnson stayed out a couple of extra laps. He's got a lot of work to do if he wants to get to Nate and try to pass him, especially if this thing runs green and they're able to get themselves back onto the lead lap. 32.15 for Kogar, 32.40 for Jerry Culver. Stryker keep it on 42. He's going to be coming to pit road. A lot of time to give up. Brandon Banks, how about Austin Johnson, fastest lap of the race at 30.78. So stepping on nothing but time here. 1.8 the gap between he and Nathan Bigart on the freshest tires. Nate came in at 104, 107 for Austin Johnson. John Hammond came in at 99. Anthony Cronover at 100. Firing 101. Hartung running 30.94s. Rayburn jumping up pit road. Stryker's going to take care of what he's got here. So Kogar out front. Lucky dog would be Nathan Bigart. Austin Johnson traveled around. Jerry Culver. 7.6 the gap. Alex Thompson inside the top 5. .37 laps to go. 32 twos for Kogar right now. Nate running 31.24s, 30.9s for Austin Johnson. Nate trying to manage the tires here in the early going. John Hammond, Anthony Cronover. There goes the 14 on the inside. Again, 5 lap fresher tires. Pretty insane to see. Fred Chase to pit road. Alex Thompson came in on 70. He's going to go to 4th. Alan Cryer up 12. Kogar working. 36 laps to go. How much time do you have Do you have enough fuel? Do you have enough everything? You come in, take a splash at a set, or do you come and take a splash at a right side set? I don't know how the inside tires are wearing, but I know what the times are saying right now. But a 1.1 second fall off for a lot of the drivers. Jerry, 1.5 second fall off for him. 1.3 second for Donnell Williams, who's at 35 spots. Alex Thompson, 1.6 back from he. Owen Cryer coming on 76. How about Kogar coming to pit road? Jerry Culver going to come in as well. Donnell Williams might actually stay out and lead some laps here. Jerry Culver actually is going to stay out and lead a lap. I thought he was coming to pit road. He might have missed pit road there. Maybe coming in too fast, so Jerry's going to do that. So Jerry, new race leader. Donnell Williams in second. Alex Thompson's going to be in third. Pryor seeing the 8 make that pass. Here comes the 38 of Chad Coleman just behind him. Jerry Culver out front, 3 seconds to Donnell Williams. Donnie working, Jerry staying. Kogar leaving pit road. Let's see what he can do with about 10 lap fresher tires and some of the drivers out there. Schaefer to pit road. Jerry Culver out front, 3.2. Donnell Williams, Alex Thompson, Alan Cryer, Jason Freischman, Austin Johnson right there on the inside of the 01. Well, that's a little battle you see right there. The 01 trying to make the 21 use up those tires. So that's the battle. What you see, that's 9th and 10th. Try to catch Jerry Culver here. 32 laps to go. Nathan Begart played a little mind games. 31.45 his last lap. Austin Johnson 31.39. Hartung 31.36. A little bit of a pick there as the 01 drives down to the 21. Corner exit 21. Almost had to bail out of that. We'll see what they do. 21 drives deeper into the corner. The 01 off corner sees the 21. Oh, 01 doing a little bit of rear view mirror driving. 13 out front. 18.8, 31 laps to go. A little free for him there. Here comes the 28 as well. John Hammond back on the lead lap. Stryker trying to get back on the lead lap. Kogar is on the lead lap, so he is just trying to track down as many drivers as he can. 30.81. He's going to be looking at the inside of the 5.5 here. 30 laps to go. Can Kogar do something with his laps? He came out of 116. Brandon Banks came out of 108. Johnson back on the inside of the 01. Joey back to pit road. The 01 up and out of the corner. 21 up to pull the side draft. Again, good little battle for these two. The 01's going to throttle back up here. This is where Johnson has a losing battle when it comes to defending that line. Sigmund down to pit road. Jerry Culver still out front. So Big Art, Johnson, Brian Workman has a meatball flag. I think that's tire related. It was lasted on 76, I do believe. Or maybe it's damage related on the right side. Cryer coming to pit road. Jerry Culver to Donnell Williams, 2 1/4. 89 to the 6th, the 9. Oh, baby. Oh, man, that was close. Brian Workman to pit road. Check in on his tires and what they've got going on. Jerry Culver going to keep him at bay. Something happened to Jason. Oh, almost hit 61. Oh, dear Lord. That had to have been a malfunction. 13 in the middle of a hornet's nest right now. He is your race leader. Donnell Williams coming to pit road. Alex Thompson takes over second. Tyler Dalton in third. 21 on the outside. Austin Johnson. It's Tyler Dalton there. Johnson back on the outside of the 01. The 01 trying to pull the side draft on the... Whoa, almost into the left rear quarter panel of the 21. Johnson trying to close it in. 7 seconds the gap. 25 laps to go for Alex Thompson. Jerry Culver has a 38 right behind him as well. There's Chad Coleman. Coleman in 29th. Look at the Speedy Trophies. Thank you to, of course, Stay Tuned Sports for the Pole Award. Thank you to all the fine folks who put up time, energy, and effort for all the sponsorships that they do for everybody. Thompson, 3.2. Enter the wall hard there. Right now, you're going to see the 25 of the 4 just behind him. Alex Thompson needs to focus forward. The 25 of the 4 on the inside. 16's giving up time here. Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigart, 4/10 of a second, 24 laps to go. Tyler Dalton in 5th. Kogar's going to be in 6th. Kogar is actually catching the field. And I tell you what, Jerry Culver coming to pit road. Thompson's going to lead some laps here. So Alex Thompson, your race leader. He came on a lap 70. Jerry Culver had led enough. Kogar catching Tyler Dalton. Right now, he's about a second a lap faster than the drivers ahead of him. And Kogar going to be trying to play catch up here for the next 23 laps. Alex Thompson, 2 1/4. Up and out of the corner. Thompson leading on strategy. And doing what he can. Austin Johnson to the outside of the 61. Backing up the corner on the inside. 61 on newer tires. So is the 12 of Donnell Williams. So Thompson lives to find another corner. Alan Cryer. 16 coming to pit road. Smart decision for Alex Thompson. Austin Johnson takes back over the lead. Don't look now. Logan Kogar. 3.3 the gap. Hartung not too far off from him. Jerry Culver, where does he end up? He's got Doug Sigmund just ahead. Alex Thompson in 14th. See a few drivers make that pass, but I tell you what, he led some laps. Regardless of where he finishes, he's going to finish well enough. Kogar trying to close down on those 2 drivers ahead of him. Got a full set and is ready to go. Donnell Williams gave it a 124. Thompson gave it a he's leaving a 129. Going to be a lap down. Hopefully he's going to be able to get back up to speed. How about Jerry Culver? He's got around Doug Sigmund. He is going to be trying to pass as many drivers as humanly possible right now. That's the 14 just ahead. Austin Johnson and the 01 side by side. Nathan Bigart trying to roll on the 21. Throws it into the corner for a slider here. 21 still going to almost be there. So Austin Johnson losing the lead to Nathan Bigart. 01 dumps the air on the nose of the 21. Free for the 01 just a moment. How about Kogar? 2.2, 18 laps to go. 21. Seeing the inside lane on the 01. 21 with a good run right there. Drawing him back. 21 down on the bottom side. Johnson taking back over the lead. Kogar closing in the distance. Nate trying to do a crossover up into the door of the 21. That'll race somebody differently there. '21, if he gets back to Nate, might show his displeasure there. Runs him close. It's going to be right there on his corner. Yeah, he's going to be there. I tell you what, Nate trying to hold on to it here, but Kogar's catching these two. Austin Johnson back and forth with Nathan Bigart. Will force him high. Right now, Kogar 1.2 the gap. Johnson runs the 0-1 higher here. Bigart passing for the lead. 21 separating himself. Has to develop the run here. Throws it into the corner. Right now, the 21 or the 0-1. Duking it out. But don't look now. Here comes Kogar. Here comes the 13. 13 on newer tires as well. 15 laps to go. 13 drives his way back to the lead lap. Throwing it into the corner. Kogar there. Kogar. 10 lap fresher tires. Caught these two. And a battle for the lead between three. Kogar sets up. He'll be three. I mean, can he be three? He can't be three. Kogar says, I got you. We'll see you three wide. Oh, Nate throwing shade on the 80. 80's there on the outside of the 0-1. Kogar to the lead. Just out of the corner. Doesn't have to do much here. Kogar going to pull on him. Kogar to the lead. 12 laps to go. Kogar down to the door. Logan all the way on the outside. 21. To see the 0-1 clear. And the battle for the lead, again, back between these three. It's crazy to think, but that's how they do it. Rincon, slide through the grass, little debris. He's good. He's back on the racetrack. 11 laps to go. Austin Johnson, Nathan Bigart. Little fender rub. Brandon Banks inside the top five. How about Colby Hartung? As well, Anthony Crownover trying to close it in. Austin Johnson trying to whoa up. He's going to run the 0-1 up. These two running each other tight. And just behind him, you see the 17 and the 0-4 of Doug Sigmund. Down very much to the bottom side. 21 trying to clear. Four-tenth of a second. 21 again back into the corner. Could use a little help from his friends. 21 gets tight. 0-4 will be there. 0-4 trying to bide some time. Jerry Culver in 18th. Trying to get one or two more spots here with 9 laps to go. Kogar, 6/10 of a second. Hayden Malcolm goes, I think that's another lap down, but there's the 21 of the 0-1. There's the 0-4. Nate to Austin Johnson, the 0-4, right behind him. Kogar Now that they're single file, we'll see if Nate can step on the gas a little bit here. Trying to catch Kogar. He's throwing it into the corner. Like his life depends on it. 32.14 for Kogar on the last lap. Nate ran a 32.17. Right backs at 32.18. 32.20 for Austin Johnson. I tell you what, Chad Coleman was there on the inside. Chad Coleman running the race. Just got newer tires. Only came in a 127. So he's got 23 lap fresher tires than Nate. Was there side by side with Austin Johnson. I tell you what, battle for second is on. Kogar, barring a caution, has stepped away from these two. Kogar trying to work. Johnson trying to get back to that top, that second spot there, leading the most laps all race long. Once we got green, it's been insane. Should have seen the lap 2 caution. It was crazy. Kogar, 7/10 of a second, managing his gap. Bigart Johnson, same lap time. Right out of 38. Trying to will the truck forward. Doug Sigmund behind him. Right at Banks, 2.5 the gap. Colby Hartung 3 seconds back from there. Crownover in 6th. Michael Strickland in 7th. Fred Chase in 8th. How about John Hammond, Clint Hackett, your top 10? Fred Banks doing a phenomenal job rebounding his night as well after that issue earlier. 5 laps to go for Logan Kogar. Nathan Bigart, Austin Johnson. Chad Coleman trying to get that run. Little super speedway bump drafting happening here for the 38 and the 21. I mean, it is technically a super speedway. It is what it is. Logan Kogar. 12 lap fresher tires tracked down the top 3. Excuse me, and now we'll make it 3 laps to go. The 01 trying to close down the distance. Half second of the gap, Kogar. Managing the corner, throwing it into the corner. Corner exit, good drive off. No sweat on the lap time. Right now, 21 back on the inside of the 01. 21 throws the slider here. Chad Coleman trying to get there. Coleman trying to see that one through. Nate doing the right thing. Backing off the brakes and rolling back forward. Logan Kogar trying to do the thing. Can they get around the corner? That's the issue. No caution. You don't want to see it. If you see it, it'll be interesting to see. They'll do it. All righty. White flag waves. Final lap. Logan Kogar. Strategy. Doing what strategy does. Nathan Bigart trying one last ditch effort down the back straightaway. Not a shot in the dark. Logan Kogar comes out of 4. Nashville goes to the 80. Logan Kogar wins. Bigart Johnson, your top 3. Brent Banks, Colby Hartung, your top 5. How about that? Logan Kogar gets the win. Logan Kogar with a strategy call. Came in, took the tires, did the thing, drove up and repassed them. How about it? Congratulations to Logan Kogar. A lot of love from the drivers out there doing what they do best, and that is be the best. Yeah. All right. How about them apples? Not a bad day in paradise for the 38 laps led. Our charger tonight, Nathan, did not qualify. 93 laps led for Austin Johnson, though. Chad Coleman's going to be your fastest lap of the race at 30.706. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. It's good timing. 6 different lead changes, 5 different leaders tonight. As the drivers come around again, Kogar celebrating here. 7 cautions for 21 laps, with green flag pit stops all around for everybody. And a heck of a race for all the drivers. Man, oh man. How about it? Kogar, Big Art, Johnson, Brandon Banks, Colby Hartug, your top 5. Crowdover, Strickland, Fred Chase, John Hammond, Clint Hackett, your top 10. How about Hammond working through it? It was such a good race in there with that top 3. If I missed anything good back there, folks, don't worry. I'll go back and take a look at it, and make sure that I catch anything later on. That was awesome. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jason here at Signature Esports. Thank you to Penguin. Happy birthday, good sir. I hope your stream went well. Hope you enjoyed Windrose. I know that is what you were playing. You turd, sir. See, there it is. Much love, my friend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Penguin, of course. Newbrad, RB Turner, Jason Hastings, Alan Cry, Donald Williams, your top 15. Eric Schaefer, Jerry Culver, Ray Rincon, Doug Sigmund, Alex Thompson through 20th. Then Brian Wortman, Tyler Dalton, Wesley Strait, Hayden Malcolm, Mark Ratchin, Robert Church, George Tina, Chad Coleman, Craig Parks, Jason Treichman, your top 30. And then Rayburn, excuse me, Brad Dove, Ron Hollyfield, Chris Fowler, Pat Green, Connor Hazel, Rob Van Nesta, Nick DiGeronimo, and Jason Day getting out way too early there. I hate that for him, but congrats, man. How about that? How about those drivers? How about them putting on a big old dang old show? They all did great. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Penguin. Happy birthday, sir. Welcome to Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Signature Esports, Jason with Signature Esports. And we do what we do. We do the thing. You know what I mean? We do the thing. We have fun. We be entertaining. Thank you for the drivers who ran driver camps tonight. Speedy Trophies Truck Series. It was a lot of fun. You missed a banger of an end of a race there, sir. It was pretty. I mean, we had a couple of cautions, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I was thrilled with it. That's for darn sure. Yeah, I was thrilled with it. Kogar gets the win, and what a drive to him. What a drive. What a drive. Absolutely fantastical. Oh, Kogar's over in the other Discord. Oakley dokley. Either way, here, we'll talk to P2. Let's talk to P2. Mr. Nathan Big Art, knocking things down. Oh, Kogar again. We'll talk to you real quick here. You and Austin had a great battle there. What a fun little experience this track became. I mean, congrats, man.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy with the result because Nashville definitely ain't one of my favorite places to race. It drives different, being concrete, just all the grip it has, especially at night. So definitely happy to come home with second. I think that big wreck at the start obviously helped a lot because I didn't qualify and was literally in the top 10 on lap 2. So it sucks for everybody getting wrecked out there.
Yeah, 27 spots gained by the third caution. That's what I saw. And I was like, well, but I mean, you still had to race it out. I know everybody had a pretty experienced race. We saw some different leaders. We saw some, we saw some a totally different kind of feel on the racetrack. I mean, I like this racetrack. If you're out of the throttle, there's good side-by-side battles. Felt like you could touch people, I mean, because we saw you and Austin,
like there's a highlight reel of every corner with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I was under the impression that that was for the win. Like I was stunned when Logan came up, and I didn't even know it was for the lead when he was passing me. I thought he was a lap down car. I was like, where did he come from? So yeah, I was definitely battling Austin hard because I thought that was for the win. But I think we wore each other out and let Logan just sneak up there and steal it from us. But he had great strategy. He probably had a, he was probably going to win it either way. But yeah, it was a great battle with Austin.
Yeah,
That was fun.
when I watched you guys come to pit road, I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to make the 70-ish or laps, unless they like clutched in saved. I highly doubted it, and I was like, someone's going to have to pit a little bit later, and I tell you what, he pitted a lot earlier than I thought he was going to, and he came out. Now we're going to talk to him in just a second, but he came out and flat sent it, and but you guys did too. You guys put on a hell of a show. I mean, if something had happened and it had still been the top three, it'd have been leveled out enough that it'd have been fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I mean, even when he came through, I was kind of being nice and trying to let him go because I thought he was a lap down. I think he had to push so hard that once he got around us, he wasn't pulling away. We were able to match lap times with him. So I think we just, I don't know. If we go back, I'd battle him a little harder, try to make him wear his stuff out a little more.
Yeah, but he got to the outside. I know there was some lap traffic in there too. There's a lot of people trying to not influence the race, but also trying to like get them out of the way. Like,
no, everyone did good.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was a good race. I know we had 7 cautions, but one for the stage, but a really a much better race than how it started. But a good time, Nate, you didn't get your third win, but you got 2 on the season already. Give a shout out to my friend P2.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Chop Shop themselves, all the admins, Signature Esports, you, Jason, and the Speedy Trophies, all the drivers tonight. Like I said, I feel bad for everyone getting wrecked at the start, but after that, everyone did a great job, allowing us to get through, and even when they were coming through with new tires, being respectful. So great job by the drivers on that long run. All the fans out there watching, #1 fan supporting me always. Love you, Mom.
Better say happy birthday to Penguin. It's his birthday, sir.
Birthday to Jason Day and Penguin.
Oh, and Day. Oh, I forgot it's Jason Day's birthday as well. Poor Day.
Yes, yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, poor Day. Well, at least you got to watch.
Yeah, he's got the worst luck on iRacing.
He does. And I told him because he and I have little chit chats when things go good, when things go bad, when he races, and I told him, I said, chat has your back, so come on back. So we hope to see it. All right, Nate, much love, man. You sound like I feel. We'll let you go, brother.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too. That's Nathan coming on P2 tonight. Let's talk to your race winner. It's going to be Logan Kogar. How about it, Logan? How about you in the right strategy? Tracked him down, nailed it.
It worked out for me, that's for sure. I thought there was no chance I was going to end up in victory lane at the start of this thing when I got all that damage, got over 4 minutes, and had to get it all fixed up, and just took those tires at the right time. Thought, honestly, I was like, if this thing goes green to the, I'm in good shape. But I was so worried there'd be another caution, I'd be screwed. But we won it.
I was looking at the times you came into pit road and just kind of how it worked out. And I mean, you came in on 76 when that caution came out, and drove through the field. Had to take your time. Had to get through it. He built up at like a 4-second gap or something like that, and then they had to be on your mind, right? Yeah, the other drivers and where they were going to be. I mean, like everything was perfect. Nate said he was like he didn't realize you were passing him for the lead.
Yeah, it definitely worked out perfect. I had about a 5-second advantage, I think, right before the pit stops began, and I knew if I played it right, I'd be fine. But when I saw they pitted with about 42 to go, or so, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to pit sooner than what I wanted to. And so I pitted there with 35 to go, and they did get a massive advantage. I think they were like 10 seconds in front of me, and I was just, when they got to racing each other so hard, I just started gaining like crazy. On next thing I knew, I was passing them for the lead. So I didn't expect to gain over 10 seconds on them. That was insane.
I mean, you had, what is it, 12 lap pressure tires at Nate. You had 9 lap pressure tires at Austin. So they were racing each other pretty hard. But you had
They were.
You had to get through the field though to be able to do that.
Oh yeah, at one point tonight I was almost 2 laps down when I spun. I barely kept it from going 2 laps down. I had no rear bumper on the thing, and just somehow came all the way back to win it. I still don't know how.
That's the underdog story that you all want to hear. That's exactly it. We were looking at I mean there's a little bit of chaos the first 2 cautions of the race, and the cold tires, the track having no grip in the early going. It just, what did it feel like? I mean, it looked as Nashville does at night, from overhead. But what did it feel like?
It was definitely slick, for sure. I mean, you could definitely tell that, like when we started the race, everybody thought there was like dirt or oil on the track or something 'cause the thing was just so slick. But after a little bit there, especially on the long runs, it would get pretty tight. But it was definitely slick in the beginning for sure on the cold tires. You had to be really careful, especially when I had no rear deck lid. That thing I couldn't almost drive that thing. I still don't know how I held on for as long as I did, but it was something out there tonight.
It worked out. It worked out. And I got the chance to talk to you. I got to see you get a win here in Chop Shop, and
Yeah.
I mean, you've been hunting for that, and it's good. Is it like it's
Well,
good?
we hopefully we get another one tomorrow, Wednesday night, in Grand National Series and Sim 500. We're going to Darlington. I absolutely love that place, so it'd be nice to go back to back and talk to you 2 days in a row. But yeah, this is probably the worst oval track for me too. I always hate coming here, and ended up winning them. So
It worked out. It worked out. First one of the season. You were 10th in the point standings coming into today's race. That'll change some things for sure when it comes to how the points are set up and how it's structured. I know that you're definitely going to gain a bunch. Um, hopefully,
I don't know if I'll gain a ton because I didn't get any stage points, but I definitely know I get the 20 bonus points for winning it and everything. So we'll see where all the points shake out, but I'm sure I'm going to be at least probably 6th or 7th leaving tonight.
that's a ton. That's a ton of points for me. So
Yeah.
That's spots to
I think
gain.
forget who the point leader was. Let me see here.
Nathan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nathan finished 2nd, so I ain't gonna gain a lot on him.
Austin won the stage. There's going to be points for that. There's a lot. There's a lot to be said. So
Yeah, it's only 50 behind Austin, so I'm definitely gonna gain on him.
Joseph wasn't here, so you're gonna take that spot.
Yep. Well, Tyler had a bad night too,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna gain quite a bit. I won't be able to pass him, but I'll gain a lot.
I mean, gaining's big. Gaining's big. Yeah. I mean, when the chase comes, you got to have all those extra bonus points too, and I think that's right in your wheelhouse as well.
Oh, no question. I mean, that's what I was thinking about too, is winning as many races as I can here in the regular season. Now that we got our first one, hopefully we can get a few more and really build those bonus points up. Because I mean, we've been running well in this series and hadn't quite got it done, but now tonight we got it done. So that's always nice.
It's gonna maybe it's the proverbial cracking the champagne bottle for you, and you gotta shake it out and say, let's do it again.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice to go back to back next week at Martinsville. That'd be pretty cool.
Martinsville is, well, it's Martinsville. I'm
Yeah.
we
Well,
we won't talk about it
last
till next
time
week.
I ran Martinsville was in the Monday night Sim 500 series and finished 10th. So we're
Yeah.
getting pretty close.
Yeah, these trucks are dangerous at that track. They're fun at the track, but they're
Oh, yeah.
dangerous at that track.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It'll be fun though. Logan, always a pleasure, my friend. Give you shout outs. Big old victory here tonight at Nashville.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody here at Chop Shop. Shout out to all the drivers in here. It was a fun race, especially there at the end when we got on that long green run, and that's about it for me. Hopefully everybody tunes in tomorrow night.
They better, because you hear that? Logan says tune in tomorrow night. I hope you all tune in tomorrow night. we're racing tomorrow night.
Yep.
Well, I'm not racing, but doing the same thing. It's the same thing, just different series and faster cars. It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Love it, Logan. Much love, friend. I appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
You're welcome. Yep. Have a good one, bud.
You too. That's Logan Kogar coming home in victory lane tonight. We'll let him have that. He's probably going to bounce over to the other place. Last but not least, your pole sitter, your stage winner, comes home P3, Austin Johnson. Man, what a battle you and Nate had. Brudda. I know I saw it. I was watching it. It was cool. 93 laps led. Like, all the things that you could ask for. Like, all the things.
Yeah, I was me and him were like connected at the hip. It seemed like once he got up through the field and got on my rear bumper, it seemed like he was just there the whole race, to be honest. So it was a lot of fun, for how difficult this track is to drive. We actually had a pretty good fight. The outside lane was like clearly better, so it was easy to kind of just defend. So you kind of had to throw the car in there to even pass, and then Logan snuck up and took it away from both of us by pitting there, right before that long run at the end. So he had the race-winning strategy call, but I'm honestly just glad I was able to keep up second and third because I figured there was more people coming with Logan, but me and Nate were able to hold on there and finish pretty well still.
When Logan came to pit road, I thought more of the people that were on the same strategy with him were going to follow him in. And that might have changed, a few things, but boy, did it not. And yeah, I mean, Nate said he was like, I didn't know I was racing him for the, for the win. But you guys were fighting so hard. He was chewing chunks of time, because he only had 9 lap pressure tires than you. And then I think I said it was 12 lap pressure tires than Nate. So that, like, there's a difference there, but I mean, a significant difference when you guys are battling is it just kind of, this is like and this can be attested to when you're fighting in the corner here, you lose 0.3 of a second over your regular lap time. So like that's a lot to lose over the course of 35 laps.
Yeah, I mean, maybe hindsight, if we both wanted to agree to it, we could have maybe stuck together and worked with each other to kind of not get Logan to come up with us and then battle it out for like the last 10 laps. But I don't think either of us would have agreed to that. I don't know, but I think it still ended up working out. I thought Logan was going to pull away even after he got by us, but he actually stayed pretty close once we all hit the cliff and the tire. We were able to kind of stay close, and maybe we could have had a shot, but then didn't get the lap cars are kind of not helping sometimes, and other circumstances. But yeah, I mean, I'm still happy with a third. I can't be that disappointed, even though I did lead a lot of laps.
I was watching you two, be quarter to corner, and I was like, as Nate would touch you, and then I was like, Austin's gonna touch him the next corner, and I was like, that's racing. That's the racing I want to see, where rubbing's racing, but it's it's clean rubbing racing, not the old turn and skedaddle.
Yeah, I don't need to do that,
No.
especially after what I've done a couple times this year. But I think me and Nate, I mean, I think with Richmond we had a really nice battle. Today was a great battle between us. So I don't know, maybe he's gotten the better of me in a couple of them. I got to start beating him.
Well, you got Martinsville. That's the next track to do it. I would assume Nate is going to qualify for that race. Let's hope he does. And if he starts from the back, then, God be willing.
Yeah, it's a tough place to be in the pack. And
yeah, I don't want to be in the back ever. I mean, actually, at Martinsville, I don't mind being in the back because then I'm out of the race really quick.
That's one way to say it.
I love the track in life, and I enjoy calling the racetrack. But as far as driving the racetrack on iRacing, I test it. I feel like there's so many better short tracks out there, and there's a lot of people that love Martinsville and love driving Martinsville, and I'm never gonna knock it for them. But I will say that track has caused me some headaches, and me to put my hand on my head and just shake it a little bit, rub the temples, and say, "Oh, it's Martinsville."
Yeah, I think I like driving it, but I think racing it's a whole different animal there.
Yep.
So if I was out there by myself, I think I'd have fun. But
Mhm.
with the other cars and everybody being super aggressive, that's kind of where you lose the love a little bit. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And
You
it'll
never know.
be regardless. It's still going to be a race for me to call. I'm going to enjoy it, and you
It'll
know,
probably be entertaining.
uh,
I, I don't know.
we'll see.
Well,
At a certain point, there's a number on the caution limit that I start
yeah,
feeling sorry for the drivers, and I start having a bad time. So we're going to avoid that number next week. We're going to enjoy Martinsville. It's going to be
yeah,
a
yeah.
good time. I mean, the truck. Actually, I'm going to take this back. The trucks drive better than the other two cars at this racetrack.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah.
I mean, I know that you can kind of bump everybody a little harder in the in the next gen car. The nose is too fragile in the setup for the O'Reilly car, um, but the trucks just they seem to race a little bit better. The drive off, is challenging. People can defend. It's a different race, so I will enjoy this race better next week than typically that I would in any other car.
Yeah, I think the trucks is like one of the few cars that has actually side force in it, and where you can actually get it to turn. Because the next gen there feels like a boat, and you got to shift, and then the O'Reilly car is just like not built for short tracks for some reason. So, at least
It's
on the game, I don't know. In real life, it might be better, but
it's touchy. It's touchy. Um, but I like it. I mean, I mean, of course, we love NASCAR, so
oh yeah.
we're just gonna enjoy it, and we enjoy ourselves the old iRacing side of things. Austin, congrats on the stage win. Congrats on a P3 tonight. 93 laps led, clean race. Give you shout outs.
Yeah, I just want to thank obviously you for broadcasting. I always love being on the YouTube and interwebs, and Speedy Trophies, Chop Shop, and I guess everybody for having a nice clean run to the end there. That was kind of fun.
You had 0 incident points.
Hell yeah.
That's a good day. That's a good day. And Nate had 1. He hit the grass, so
He did. Okay.
he did. Logan was involved in the earlier incident. He got 4 minutes of damage repaired, came around and drove to the front. So
Yeah, I was
we're
talking to him in the waiting room. I'm like, didn't I saw him earlier without a rear clip,
yeah,
and then now he's passing me for the win. It's like, what the heck?
yeah. He was good enough to do it. So I mean, you never know how it goes with the little green flag racing, but it worked out tonight, man. Congratulations. We'll see you next week at Martinsville. If not, we'll see you the next race.
Thank you.
You too. That's Austin Johnson coming on P3 tonight. And congratulations to Logan Kogar once again on the big dub. It was a good race. I'm going to look forward to Martinsville next week. Not jinxing it this time because I have a tendency to do that. I enjoy Martinsville in NASCAR. It is the coolest thing that you're going to see. It's similar to my feeling when it comes to Bristol. I love Bristol, love Dover. I love tracks that are mile and under. I really do. I think it puts on some of the best racing you're going to see. Martinsville and I have a disdain on iRacing. And it's only because sometimes things just don't look or feel right for the drivers. I kind of feel bad for them. But I'm not going to feel bad for them next week because they're going to put on a hell of a race and we're going to enjoy it regardless. And Penguin will be back and he'll be very busy. Like very busy. Be crazy busy. Anywho, this is a great race. Congratulations once again to Kogar, Big Art, to Ed Johnson for your top 3. Again, hard charger was Nathan. Chad Coleman the fastest lap of the race. Everybody did a great. It was a good race. I know we had some quick carnage, but the quick carnage, that can happen any time. They got some heat and rubber laid down on the racetrack, and they started flying, and it became a great race. So it was a lot of fun. I want to thank Budgie. I want to thank Speedy Trophies. I want to thank all the fine folks out there that help out with Chop Shop Racing, of course, and always. I want to thank all of you for your time tonight. I want to thank you all for what you do. I'm gonna feel better hopefully by tomorrow. Because we have Grand National Series at Darlington to call tomorrow. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I am gonna have a lot of fun. I enjoy doing this. And it is an absolute blessing that I'm able to do this for as long as I am. Thinking us all good lap. And thank you to each and every one of you for being fantastic people. You're all amazing. You really are. iRacing is the platform that made us, and so we're going to continue to make iRacing great again. We'll see you soon, folks. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. That's the most important factor of life. And as always, make sure you check out Chop Shop Racing at discord.gg/Chop Shop Racing. Make sure you take the time to enjoy a little bit of fresh air as well as things start warming up. Life is throwing us some stuff. You're faster, Ryan. You're faster. Churchy, much love, brother. I appreciate you guys. Keep the comments after the live ends. Go back into the comments and duke it out. Keep the comments flying. The more comments we get on our videos, folks, the more it gets put in the algorithm. There's a lot of things right there. I'm going through the YouTube creator course because I have a community manager that is helping me out and helping me continue to grow our YouTube channel because we have had successful growth. And I always want to make sure that you guys, have the best content we can. So make sure you get out there and have some fun. Keep the comments flowing even after the fact. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you soon.